session, got there about 7 o'clock. I went to Gerald Kia in Naperville. Just so happened my son's been kind of mildly interested in Kia Soul. So I went there, pulled up. I happened to pull up right in the front door. There was a guy standing there at the front door, and as soon as I opened my door, he came out and met me. Unfortunately, it was...
Let's pause for 1 second. When he came out to meet you, how was the introduction?
It was just, how can I help you?
Okay.
Give me a name. Okay. I explained the situation that my son was interested in a Kia Soul. I wanted to get some information, and he immediately mumbled, "Okay, I'm going to turn you over to this guy." I don't know why, if he said Soul Expert or whatever type of thing, but he kind of mumbled something. Never got the name from this kid, younger kid.
He didn't even introduce himself.
Didn't even introduce
and he didn't ask you.
He didn't ask for my name. Okay.
But he did ask you, "Can I help you?"
He did ask, "Can I help?"
Right.
That's right.
He gave you an open invitation.
You betcha, you betcha.
And he doesn't have a welcome mat in front of his house. He's got the "Can I help you" mat.
Turned me over to a John Smith, who's a sales consultant. Okay, I don't know any history about John, a younger guy. And told him the situation. He said, "Okay, come with me." Pulls off a brochure off the rack, hands it to me, and says, you know, he starts talking about, boy, it's got a great extended warranty, and starts really hyping that up type of thing. And I said, well, do you have any specials going right now? Kind of thing.
So you had to ask him for the big sale.
Right, right.
He didn't ask you.
Right, right. And
wow.
And his response was, "Oh, we have sales all the time." He said, "Our philosophy is we sit down with each customer and to review their situation individually to arrive at a price that's, you know, mutually beneficial to both of us."
Okay.
Okay. And all the time he was stressing the Kia's 100,000 mile extended
So
warranty.
let's stop right
That's
there.
the value.
Let's stop right there. He said that's mutually beneficial for all of us. And yesterday we learned, we said the manager says to pick out a vehicle, the exact vehicle that you want to own.
Right.
And what did we say after that, class? Do we remember?
Yeah, yeah. Practically on your own terms.
Right, on your own terms, not his terms,
Right.
not
mine,
your
not
terms.
the manager's, not mine, your terms.
But so now all of a sudden he wants to mutually benefit from this. So, I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This line,
Interesting.
after he said that though, he did say, however, you know, we do offer a few more price incentives the last Saturday of every month.
Wow. So he's also giving you an invitation to, hey, don't buy the car today. Why don't you come back last Saturday? As a matter of fact, why don't you do this? Why don't you go ahead and shop around a few other dealerships possibly, and then just maybe come back.
To Saturday, last Saturday, you're great with
Hey,
us.
class, what did we hear yesterday? How many hours does a...
72.
72 hours.
72 hours.
Okay, so, and sometimes it's within the next 24 to 48, because you could have been the second, third, fourth dealership. We have no idea. So, okay.
And, you know, would you buy from this person? I would. I honestly can't say that he was a major turnoff, that he was a badger or anything like that type of thing. As far as what I learned from the situation, I just don't feel that, you know, I told him I was looking on behalf of my son, but I just don't feel that he took control enough of the situation to
Earn the right to ask for the business.
Right, and to get my son in there type of thing.
Okay.
In other words, I think what I would have done, I said, okay, you know, let's sit down. Instead of just handing me a brochure, I would have said, let's sit down, I'll give you some information, and then I would have asked some questions. Okay, tell me about, you know, why is your son interested in the Kia Seal?
Right.
You know, what does he like about it? Tell me about the vehicle he's driving type of thing.
Right.
And after stressing some of the benefits, and I said, would you be interested? Let me take you out and show you the car that he's interested in.
Right.
And show him the car.
You're exactly right.
And then come back and say, you know, what do you think of the car? Okay.
Right.
You know your son better than I do. Is there? What do you think he would think? Can you picture him in this car? Do you have any feelings?
So it sounds like I mean, you could sell this salesperson a car.
I guess my thought was I wanted to get the father on my side because I wanted him to be able to convince the son to give me a call.
That's exactly right. And what we learned yesterday in class was it doesn't make a difference if both decision makers aren't there.
Right.
You proceed as if they both are.
Right. Right.
Yes?
Right.
Yes.
Right. And I would have also asked, you know, now that you've seen the car, you know, just so we understand, is there any concerns you have? You know your son, I don't. Are there any, seeing this car, are there any concerns you have that I might be able to address?
You know what?
Your son.
You have me sold right now, this very second.
And then I would just, all I'm saying is I would just follow up by saying, why don't we do this? Give me your son's phone number. I'd like to be able to call him if that's okay. When are you going to be talking to him? In other words, give him a chance to do the pep talk. Fine, then I'll give him a call. Is that okay? You know, because that's the way I work.
Well, you did a great job, and actually you picked up a lot of things that you would have done differently, and that's exactly what this exercise is meant to do. You saw what he did wrong, and you saw what he should have done. But guess what? Average salespeople sell cars too. They just don't sell as many. Give them a round of applause, everybody.